She was turned away from a horse ranch because.
All right, guys, this is the story of the hour here. Okay, we're gonna watch it on NBC. This is the story of the hour. Okay, this is the biggest deal ever. Remy Bader is a TikToker with 2.1 million followers and verified. Never heard of them. That's pretty normal. I don't know anybody. Anyway, she is a I guess we'll call it a body positive model, a curve model. All right. She's she's doing. I'm not trying to be that guy because I've seen some very attractive models, regardless of body size. I feel like this is just a mid-looking plus-size woman, and she. Why are you famous? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm just being too. Anyway, apparently she tried to ride a horse, and they told her she was too fat, and that's what this is all about. They said that she was too overweight. This is what it says. It's a shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk for making me leave because I weigh over 240 pounds. Now, to be honest with you, I question that interpretation that they made her leave. They probably just told her she couldn't ride the horses because she's too overweight. And listen, bro, that's why is it drama? I don't know. And she got a lot of views. I don't know what to tell you. That's, dude. I've gone horseback. I feel like, first of all, is this common knowledge? Maybe it's not. I feel like it's common knowledge. I remember when I went horseback riding when I was younger, before I weighed 700 pounds. They were like, "Yeah, you're like 220. You're barely good." I thought it was 250, but whatever. I know that there's a weight limit because the horse could die. Okay, I know that you think I'm joking, but like the horse could buckle, it could get hurt, and then when you have a lame horse, they turn it into horse burgers. I'm just letting you know. All right. I will tell you one thing though, they do taste better than Asperger's. So, anyway. That's what it is. Now, personally, I think that with modern day technology, we should figure out a way to get fat people to ride horses. For instance, if you guys have ever seen the show Nathan For You, you could put balloons on the fat person, which will pick them up a little bit and it'll reduce their weight. Imagine that. Every balloon is, you make a balloon, every balloon is 10 pounds. Oh, here you go. They'd give me 40 or 50 balloons. Boom, I can ride a horse. Done. Okay? That's all you had to do. Unfortunately, we don't have technology. The technology could exist. I mean, they're just being lazy. Either way, who cares? The problem here is the response from somebody at the ranch. Here it is. So she made a comment. I don't really need any opinions on this one. It's the fact of how it wasn't advertised and how poorly it was handled. This was my experience, not yours. So that's what she says when she posts that. Listen, I guess they could have advertised it. I don't know. I mean, like, I understand. I'm a fat person, so I get, like, sometimes it could be embarrassing to go somewhere, and then, like, they're like, yeah, sorry, you're morbidly obese. Like, I remember I went to Universal. I went on the Harry Potter ride. I sat in the seat. It didn't click down to the green. I had to get up and leave the ride in the middle, and like everybody was looking at me. I'm like, that's embarrassing. And what's annoying about that though is that I tested it first. I tested it before I went in. They do like the tester seats, and I fit. So I was like, what the hell? So I get the embarrassment, but the reality is that like, okay, like they can't just let you ride a horse. Most of your experience is probably just like feeling embarrassed. You know, yeah, I love tester seats. Well, they didn't work for me. The problem is his response.
When you're not a fat bitch, you can ride a Deep Hollow Ranch.
So that's probably not the best response to make. Yeah, based employee. Personally, I wouldn't really be criticizing people's looks with this chin. I just wouldn't do. It couldn't be me.
What I said.
So that's a bit of a problem. It's he's got balls on his chin and he's telling people that they're too fat to ride. I mean, come on. Really bad look for the owner of the ranch, of course.
For what I said, I didn't mean it at all. I don't represent the ranch with what I said at all. It was all on me. It had nothing to do with them. They had no idea that I was doing it. It was my own decision and had nothing to do with them. It was all on my own. I'm very, very sorry.
Well, I mean, clearly he's not sorry. He made a bad edgy joke, and he's paying for it. Apparently, I read through a couple of these. The ranch said it's come to our attention that TikTok video was posted regarding the ranch, and a teenage employee posted a response that in no way represents nor is aligned with the views that the owners of the ranch hold. We would like to apologize to anybody, blah blah blah. Apparently, this person, and who knows if it's true, this person says that the employee is a son of the owners, so could be true. I don't really know. If he is, then his mom and his dad are probably brother and sister, because I couldn't imagine normal genetics making you look like this. But that's neither here nor there. There's a response from Hampton Water. Personally, don't give a shit. Anyway, my thing is like, I wonder, it feels like she had like an unjustifiable, like, dude, like this, okay, this seems unprompted. This response from him makes her look like she was right, but she's wrong, right? In the initial thing. But this, like, also shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch for making me leave because I weigh over 240 pounds. That's not the same thing as saying, like, hey, I went to the ranch and unfortunately I didn't adhere to the weight limit and I couldn't ride the horses. That's what really happened. But she turns it into like I'm canceling Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk. Dude, she wants you to know where it is. She's trying to cancel the ranch. And like his response is really shitty, and frankly he should get fired for it 100%, because in any normal human like an everyday interaction he would have been fired. If you're at like a supermarket and somebody calls you a fat bitch, oh, is that what he said specifically? Right here, let me
Follow ranch. You can ride a not a fat bitch. You can
yeah, if you call somebody a fat bitch, you're gonna get fired instantly. So he should have lost his job. But this just makes this seem justifiable. But like she's wrong as fuck, dude. Shut the fuck up with this cancellation bullshit. Like his bad response is making her look right, yeah, but she's wrong. She's now like she has the ability to. This guy's a dumbass. He shouldn't have said that. But bro, you're trying to cancel a ranch because the horses biologically can't hold your fucking weight. Like I'm sorry because I'm also fat and I get that it could be embarrassing, but that's like a you problem. Like I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like going after saying you want to cancel the ranch because like you're too fucking fat to ride. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like this is insane. Yeah, fat phobic horses. Horses are now fat phobic. So it's like crazy to me because we're going way too far. Like tell this woman to shut the fuck up. Okay, tell this mid-ass bitch to shut up. A little bit of a joke there. You know? But it's like, dude, you couldn't ride the horse because you're overweight. And then you're embarrassed, which is understandable. And then you decided to like, dude, this framing. Shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk. Shout out to this place in Montauk. For making me leave because I weigh over 240 pounds. Tell me how much you actually weigh. Maybe right back. Hold on. Now I kind of look like I work on the ranch, yeah? I look like I could sing country music. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Do I sound like Clayton Bartsworth? So that's just like the first redneck name that came to my mind. Anyway. Yeah, so let's see what NBC has to say about it.
About a controversy involving TikTok star Remy Bader, who says she was
star. Everybody's a TikTok star now. Oh my god.
Turned away from a horse ranch because of her weight. Walk us through what she says happened and why she's talking about it.
Well, personally, if she would just walk it through a little more, she would be able to ride the horse. Me too, by the way. I'm sorry. I weigh a lot more than her. Sorry. I can't help myself. Okay? I just can't help myself.
Yeah, so Remy Bader is a TikTok star. She's known for her realistic clothing hauls, which shows what, clothing looks like on a plus-size body. Now, okay. Remy was in the Hamptons on a trip with a brand, Hampton Water Wine. And while she was on this trip, they attended a ranch. Okay. And at the ranch, Remy says she was turned away from riding horses due to her weight.
Yeah, that's like again, I feel like that's just so well known that like there's a weight limit on horses. Am I wrong? People say plus size because it's less offensive than fat or overweight. Personally, I think that the term fat can be used like derogatory, so I would say you shouldn't really call people fat. But like overweight, I think is reasonable. Like, oh, you're overweight. I feel like that's not antagonistic, but we use plus size because it sounds nicer. Like we call it overweight men, plus size women, honestly. Nah, it's a little weird, but like I get it. Women tend to be valued based off their looks, whatever. That's not what, but okay.
Now, she did say that she wished that there was signage or information saying, something to the effect of like, if you ride if you're a certain weight, you won't be able to ride, certain horses. However, that wasn't really the issue. She said what happened is the owners laughed at her, made fun of her, and then later, a teenage employee made a video in response to a comment that she had left, calling her an expletive.
So here's the thing. I don't know if I believe her. I can't, the reason I can't believe what she's saying when she says the owners laughed at her is because she doesn't include it in this video. This is the first video canonically in the canon. This is the first video that she makes about the situation. Okay, canonically, this is where we start. We start here. All she says is, shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch for making me leave because I weigh 240. I've rode horses before and I've never had an issue. Please advertise this on your son. There's no way that you've... Bro, she says she's rode horses before and you've never had an issue? Get out of here. Dude, if you've ridden horses before, then you know. There's no way. There's no way you don't know that there's like a weight standard. But also, if she was made fun of, she would have been in here because it would have said, shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch for laughing at me until I left because I'm more than 240 pounds or something. I don't believe that. I feel like that's like... Bro, I hate that. Like, generally, your first response is going to be like the general experience that you had. There's no way if they laughed at you and told you to leave that you would be holding back. You're trying to cancel them here based on like nothing with like, you're just like, oh, I was too big to ride. And so look at this place. They stink. If it was because they made fun of you, then you would have been all the fuck over it. You would have been all over this. You would have been all over this. So I don't really understand. Like I just don't believe that they made fun of her. After the fact, they did make fun of her. But what it seems like is that they made fun of her after the fact, and then she was like, "Yeah, you know what? Let's couple this into the beginning narrative." I just don't believe it. Like I just don't.
A derogatory term for a plus-sized person.
What did you say?
An expletive. A derogatory term for a plus-sized.
What's the fat?
Person. And that kind of set off this whole firestorm. She released a statement saying, she would never want to injure a horse or hurt a horse, and wants to abide by the riding guidelines, but that people who are plus size shouldn't be discriminated against because of their bodies, and nor should they be called expletive.
Okay, I agree. You shouldn't be discriminated against because of your body, but like, you can't ride the horse. You're too fat. Like, that's... Me too. I don't know. I just feel like she comes out looking good because he called her a fat bitch. Like, that guy's an idiot. He ruined this entire thing.
And Callan, I do just quickly want to read the ranch's response to all this, and then we can try to make sense of it. It says, it's come to our attention that a TikTok video was posted regarding the ranch, and then a teenage employee posted a response that in no way represents nor is aligned with the views that the owners of the ranch hold. We would like to apologize to anyone who this offended, and we do not condone or agree with any part of that employee's video. Tell us a little bit more about this. The original video posted by Remy's been liked nearly 144,000 times on TikTok, so just tell us the latest on the response here.
Yeah, because like people are fucking pathetic. I mean, oh my god, how 150,000 likes on this? This is crazy. Like, I don't understand. People are so dumb. Oh my god! Like, I don't understand how you don't understand that there's a weight limit on horses. Like, I just feel like it's common knowledge.
Yeah, so that's what we've heard from the ranch. The latest. I've reached out to all parties involved. Nothing from Remy or the company that took her on this trip. But the response online has been kind of mixed. We've seen many people saying, why would she want to, injure one of these horses or ride one of these horses against, the weight restrictions? But that's not the problem.
Yeah, this is the rule everywhere for horses' health and safety. Why would anybody want to restrain? Yeah.
Here, the problem is the discrimination.
No, that's not the problem because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm telling you, it didn't happen. Okay, I'm telling you, it didn't. It happened after the fact, after she went home, after she posted a TikTok. That's when it happened. Okay, that's when it happened. It didn't happen beforehand. It would have been all over this. This is fucking cancel culture energy. She would have been like, they called me, they made fun of me for my weight and told me I had to leave. She didn't even say that. All she said was that all she did was try to cancel them because they made her. I doubt that. This is the word, dude. She would have mentioned it in her first response was that they laughed at me until I left. They made fun of me for my weight. She would have included that in the first thing. She's full of shit. She's fucking a bullshit artist that's just reframing the situation because, like, the owners aren't going to say, like, we didn't do... Like, what the fuck can they say now? Because this dipshit fuck over here decided to say some dumb fucking shit. So, like, obviously, they have no... There's no defensible position, but she's so full of shit about making fun of their weight.
And the use of this terminology, and people are really flocking to
Shut up.
defense in that.
You're annoying. I hope you go blind from the fucking ring light that I could see reflecting from your fucking pupils. Fuck you, dude! Sorry. That was a little disproportionate. Probably a little bit of a disproportionate response. Sorry about that, okay? I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, dude. All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go grab all my diabetes medication while I eat this food. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down in the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.